This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1973, Productivity Tips for Working Moms, How to Get Things Done, Part 1, by Julianna Poplin of thesimplicityhabit.com. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Greg Audino, and welcome to the parenting portion of the week here on ORD. In case you're new here or skipping around, every Thursday and Friday we cover parenting articles specifically, though they often have lessons that can help out folks who aren't parents too. This time I've got a longer post to stretch across both today and tomorrow's episodes, so there's a lot to get through. What do you say we jump in right now for part 1, as we optimize your life? Productivity Tips for Working Moms, How to Get Things Done, Part 1, by Julianna Poplin of thesimplicityhabit.com. As a working mom, it can feel like you're being pulled in a million directions at once. You can't lose focus on your career, but you need to make time for your family and kids. And on top of that, you've still got to manage everything else in life. Even though you're constantly moving, it can feel like you can't actually get things done. Errands, appointments, parent-teacher meetings, chores, vacations, obligations, birthdays, and that's not even half of it. It can get overwhelming fast. And while there are some moms out there who have mastered the art of productivity, many of us could use a little help when it comes to making the most of our time and our to-do list. This article is for working moms, and let's be clear, all moms are working moms, who want to be more productive and intentional with their time. How do working moms organize their lives? Believe it or not, there are working moms out there who have mostly figured it out. They've mastered the art of getting things done. They know how to prioritize their day, manage their time, and organize their lives. It seems like they are always productive. But how do they do it? There's no one-size-fits-all answer to this problem. Every working mom situation is slightly different. But here are a few of the biggest ways working moms have managed to organize their lives. Living intentionally. By making sure the why behind each of your actions is in alignment with your goals and your purpose, prioritizing your to-do list and getting organized becomes a whole lot easier. Asking for help. Even if you want to do it all on your own, there's nothing wrong with asking for help from those who support you. From asking your kids to help with the laundry, to taking your best friend up on her offer to babysit, to getting your partner on board to help more, you'll be much more productive if you aren't doing everything yourself. Making a family calendar. As a working mom, it can be hard to keep track of what everyone is up to. Creating a central space to keep track of everything, doctor's appointments, your kids' soccer practices and playdates, car maintenance reminders, can make it much easier to manage. And accepting some level of chaos. Most working moms who seem like they've got everything organized and under control have a secret. They don't actually have it all under control. They've just chosen to focus on things they can control and have accepted the things they cannot. This allows them to focus their energy on the things that will make a difference and get things done. Maintaining flexibility is key. Why it's important to organize your life. The idea of getting organized can be really overwhelming. However, there are some significant benefits to pushing through the discomfort and actually organizing your life. First, organizing your life will help you live more intentionally. Without a plan, it's easy to move through the day without really questioning what you're doing or why you're doing it. By making a plan, you become more intentional and purposeful in your actions. Organizing your life will also help you feel happier and more relaxed. As stressful and overwhelming as the process of getting organized can be, you'll be amazed by the difference you see once you've put an effective system in place to manage your schedule. Ultimately, getting organized will help you be more productive. It's as simple as that. You're going to make much more progress against your to-do list with a good plan in place. Effective productivity tips for working moms. If it feels like you're drowning in an endless list of to-dos, the thought of getting organized and becoming more productive can feel really overwhelming, if not totally impossible. Fortunately, you don't have to overhaul your whole life to become a more productive, intentional working mom. Instead, it's best to start by taking a small step or two in the direction you want to go. Change one thing and see how it goes. Then build upon that success once you're ready. Not sure what you can do to move in a more productive direction? Here are some productivity tips for working moms that can help you get organized, stress less, and find more balance. Just say no to mom guilt. As a mom, it can be easy to fall into the mom guilt trap. It's easy to feel like we don't do enough for our kids, especially when we're being pulled in so many directions. Balancing a career and a family is no easy feat. Stop beating yourself up and feeling guilty about the things you aren't doing. Instead, focus on the things you are doing. You work hard to provide for your family, and you still find plenty of time to make memories together. Maybe the dishes aren't always clean. Maybe the laundry isn't always folded. But as long as your kids are happy and healthy and your bills are paid, know you are doing something right. In certain seasons of life, you need to change your definition of productivity and lower your standards on what you think you should be able to do. No one can do everything all the time. Often the problem is our own unrealistic expectations of ourselves. Mornings are for me time. Start your day right. As a working parent, it can be virtually impossible to find time for yourself. And even if you do manage to find a few minutes alone, it's easy to feel guilty when your responsibilities are staring you in the face. But self-care is important. You can't take care of others or your to-do list if you are physically and emotionally exhausted. You need to make yourself a priority too. That's why it's important to make the most of your mornings. Waking up early isn't always fun, but getting out of bed before everyone else begins their day is an easy way to guarantee some time to yourself. If you have a baby, this may not be a realistic expectation, but once your kids are a bit older, it can be done. Use that time to exercise or meditate. Write in your journal. Read a chapter of a book as you sip a cup of coffee and enjoy the quiet. Watch the sunrise. Start your day off right with a little time to yourself, and you'll be set for success. To be continued. You just listened to part 1 of the post titled Productivity Tips for Working Moms: How to Get Things Done by Julianna Poplin of thesimplicity.habit.com. We talk about love and communication here on the show every day, but there's always more to learn. And lately, I'm proud to say that my own knowledge of relationships has reached a new level thanks to our sponsor, Masterclass. Masterclass is an app and streaming platform that makes a meaningful gift this season because you can help a loved one learn a new skill from the world's best performers. It's like Masterclass instructors are your own personal mentors, providing content and videos that are going to help you reach a new level. For just $10 a month, there are 11 categories and over 180 masterclasses to pick from, with new classes added every month, like renowned psychotherapist Esther Perel's class, which helped me gain a better understanding of relational intelligence, something that has absolutely helped me to be more present and more communicative with the loved ones in my life. So, this holiday season, give one annual membership and get one free at masterclass.com/optimalrelationships. Right now, you can get 2 memberships for the price of one at masterclass.com/optimalrelationships. masterclass.com/optimalrelationships. Offer terms apply. This show is sponsored by Regain Couples Therapy by BetterHelp. Whether you're in the honeymoon phase or partners for life, perfectly content with your partner or going through a rough patch, setting aside time to listen to each other and work through conflicts can transform your relationship. And I can tell you from experience that sometimes the best place to learn how to be the listener or communicator that your partner needs is in therapy. If your relationship is having ups and downs, or you simply want to work on yourselves together, consider giving Regain a try and see how your relationship can improve, no matter what stage you're at. This is an entirely online form of therapy that's not only helpful, but also designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. The best relationships are always worth fighting for. Try something new in therapy. Visit regain.com/ORD today to get 10% off your first month. That's regain.com/ORD. And thanks so much to Julianna for a great start to this post, which so far of course, highlights the challenges working moms face in balancing their careers, their families, and other responsibilities while striving to be productive and intentional with their time. And one thing I think is worth really paying attention to so far is the importance of making the most of your mornings. Because finding time for yourself can seem like a really elusive goal. However, this article suggests that waking up early and carving out some me time in the morning can be a real game changer. And this advice resonates with the idea that self-care is crucial for maintaining overall well-being. And that's a point that working moms often overlook due to the myriad of responsibilities they have. But by starting the day with activities like exercise and meditation and journaling, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, working moms, or anyone for that matter, can set a positive tone for the rest of their day. And moreover, it's a reminder that self-care is not selfish, but actually essential for being a more effective and balanced working mom, not to mention a great example to set for your kids. But I'll have more commentary for you tomorrow once we finish up this post. It's time to get going for now, but I appreciate you listening for part 1, and I look forward to sharing the rest with you in our next episode. Hope to see you there, everyone, where your optimal life awaits.